Hey, what's up? It's Kat. Welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all 5 different steps on how to get your life together. So jumping right in, number 1 is to identify and write down a list of your 3 to 5 top priorities. And this could be, school, work, a sport, a side hustle, for me, YouTube, going to the gym, eating healthy, spending time with friends and family, whatever it is. Make a list of those top 3 to 5 priorities for your life. That way you know exactly what you're working towards. The easiest way to feel like you don't know what's going on with your life and like you don't have anything in order is by not having your priorities straight. So the very first thing you need to do is sit down, have a little brainstorm session with yourself. This may be easy, this may be hard, somewhere in the middle, but really try to identify what those things are. Right now, the 5 things in my life that I know I need to put my time and energy towards are my full-time job, YouTube, making time for friends and family, making sure that I am keeping track of my finances and not going crazy with that, and health and fitness. So once you identify those 5 things, I want you to take out a notepad or you can put it in your phone, whatever works, but write it down. Get those 5 things listed on a piece of paper, and we're actually going to come back to that in the next step. And then whether you're feeling super overwhelmed and like there's a million things going on and you don't know where to put your time towards, or on the flip side, if you're just laying on the couch watching Netflix and you're like, wow, I really don't feel motivated, I feel super just not excited about the future, pick up that list, look at the list, remind yourself of your top priorities, and that's really going to help you to get back into that mindset of achieving your goals and working towards them. So for number 2, we're going to be adding on to that list of priorities. And I don't mean we're going to be adding priorities, we are going to be adding action items to each priority. So for example, if YouTube is one of my priorities, well, what are 3 to 5 action items that I can take every single day or every single week to make it happen? Upload twice a week, film twice a week, respond to comments for the first hour that a video goes live. Different things that you can actually do to help you get closer to that goal. So if your goal is going to the gym in the morning, maybe 3 action items are, I'm going to put out my gym outfit the night before so it's already waiting for me on my dresser when I wake up. I'm going to have my gym bag packed and ready to go, and I'm going to have pre-workout on the counter so that when I walk into the kitchen in the morning, I can just take my pre-workout and head to the gym. These are little things that you can do to help you get closer to those goals and really actually make them happen. Like my sign, make it happen. So this is one that took me a little while to realize how important it is, but it's to have an ongoing to-do list of the miscellaneous things in your life that kind of get pushed to the side when they really shouldn't. It's those little tasks that kind of get pushed to the side, like if you need to drop a package off at the post office or call to make a dentist appointment or order new contacts. These are some things that I have to do. The key point here for me is to have one ongoing to-do list. I found that what I was doing is, in the notes of my phone, I'd make a list of things I needed to do, and then I would write something else on a post-it note at work, and then I'd write something else in my planner, and then I just had all of these different to-do lists that were not in one central place. And this is just such an easy way to forget about what you have to do and miss things. So if you keep it all in one place, you check things off as you go. And so you want to pick something you're going to have on you at all times. So my recommendation would either be notes in your phone or a planner that you take with you everywhere. So in terms of planning my days, I've recently, the past couple weeks, gotten into calendar blocking, and I do want to make a video on that eventually. But since I just started it, I want to do it for a little bit longer so I can really figure out what works best for me and what tips and pointers I can give y'all about it. And then what I'll do when I'm calendar blocking for the day, I will set a time block to tackle my to-do list. Instead of blocking off time to call the dentist and then blocking off time to call the bank and blocking off time to take out my package. No, I block off 2 hours to tackle my miscellaneous to-do list. And then during that 2 hours, I go through and do each thing one by one. And as much as I get done, and then I have another time block for that the next day or whatever it may be. And I swear this method of planning has changed my life. I'm so excited to make a video on this. This is a big one. So what I want you to do is sit down and identify, and again, actually write down a list of your biggest distractors. Mine is definitely Instagram. I feel like I have to pick up my phone and look at Instagram, and then I'm scrolling and I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I scrolling right now? But I'm still scrolling. Even just picking up my phone and turning it on to see if I have any texts I don't even know why I do it. So for example, when I'm at work, if my phone is on the desk right next to me, without even thinking, I just pick it up and check it. And 9 times out of 10, there's nothing there, but I still pick it up and check it, and it gets me out of the rhythm from the work I was doing. So what I have to do is put it in my purse, zip up my purse, push my purse under my desk, so that if I get that urge to look at it, it's like, oh, wait a second, I have to bend down and get my purse, unzip my purse, open my phone, and that's a lot more effort. And so it gives me more time to think about, okay, do I really want to check my phone right now? And most of the time I don't, and I just get back to work. Maybe for you it's watching Netflix, going on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, texting your friends. So identifying what those distractors are for you and then taking steps to eliminate them or kind of push them to the side is so crucial in getting your life together, because how the heck are you supposed to work towards your goals if you're being distracted every 5 minutes? It's not going to happen. This is a tough one, because I think if you do have people like this in your life, it can be extremely difficult to move away from it. But the next thing I want you to do is consider the people that you are spending your time with. So many videos and articles and blogs about this that say you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And this isn't just people that you spend time with in real life. This is also YouTube, TV shows. And it's funny because when I really think about how true this is, it blows my mind. Like, I remember in college, I used to watch Gossip Girl all the time, and I would start to feel like the characters in the show, or I would notice that my habits and my actions and my attitude, like for example, my style, I would start dressing nicer because I see them dressing nice and I'm like, oh, I want to dress like that. And then I start putting together more fancy outfits to class that I would normally never wear. And obviously that's not a bad thing. I was just dressing nicer, which is good. But this can go in 2 ways. If you're spending time with somebody who is very negative, puts you down, doesn't seem to be as motivated as you are in life, versus if you're, say, watching a YouTuber who is super positive and is always talking about motivation and, reaching your goals, then your attitude is going to be very different when you're listening to each of these people. And it doesn't matter that you're not actually sitting in person having a conversation with this YouTuber or this TV show. It's the fact that the information they're giving you is giving you that motivation and that inspiration in life, whereas this person is actually bringing you down. So I really want you to consider the people you're surrounding yourself with, the people you're giving your time to, because that is definitely going to have an effect on how you feel and how well you feel you have your life together. If you watch until this part, going back to that original list we made in the first step of your 3 to 5 top priorities, let me know what that list is in the comments. I'd love to know what your priorities are. I will leave my list in the comments as well, and we could just all chat about it. This video is part of an entire series and playlist I have all about ways to get your life together. I talk about waking up early, being productive, time management tips, all topics surrounding this overall goal of getting your life together. And so that playlist is linked above me, and I will see y'all over there in a couple seconds. But for now, I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful, and I will see you in my next one.